what I want to bring up today is what SB403 as Director Aisha said. We stand for all sources, against all sorts of discrimination. There shall be no discrimination for anyone based on anything. However, you cannot discriminate in order not to discriminate. And SB403 targets Hindus specifically and will lead to profiling in order to identify caste or whatever else is in that bill. What I'm worried about, right? This is a state issue, of course, right? And however, what I'm worried about is it impacts a lot of your constituents. And as being your constituents, you have the right to bring it up to you, right? So what we want to know is where would you stand, or where do you stand in this issue? Specifically, do you think that current laws adequately address caste discrimination? And what can you do to help us so that our voice is heard?
I appreciate the passion. I appreciate the peaceful and constructive way that the group is here. Let me tell you my thinking on the issue. We start with a very basic premise. I believe that almost every Indian American I know is opposed to caste discrimination. That caste discrimination has no place. Now as you know, people say, I mention my grandfather a lot. My grandfather was part of the Indian independence movement. He spent years in jail with Gandhi, and as a result, I've actually studied the debates between Ambedkar and Gandhi, where Ambedkar, who was a brilliant legal jurist, came to the United States, authored the Indian Constitution, influenced W.E. Du Bois, was arguing that Hinduism intrinsically had caste in it, and Gandhi rejected that. And I fall more on the Gandhi side of that debate. I don't think that I've read a lot of Ambedkar's thinking, and I'm deeply inspired by Ambedkar. We had a day in Congress to celebrate Ambedkar. So my perspective on it is that obviously caste discrimination should be illegal and not allowed, but we need to make sure that any bill or effort does not have a selective enforcement or unfair profiling of a presumption. I don't take a position on state legislation. I never have. I don't intend to on this. But what I would recommend is that there be constructive dialogue so that we can not have caste discrimination in any way in the United States, and at the same time not have unfair enforcement or targeting of individuals based on that.